This is Wolfgang. He was 90 pounds when he came into our house, and right now he's down to 68 pounds.
This is unbelievable. Look at this poor guy.
He was found at a county shelter here in Phoenix, but we don't know really anything about his former owners or anything about how he got to be 90 pounds.
6-year-old Wolfgang's weight didn't stop Aaron McManus and Chad Schatz from adopting a friendly Beagle in July and adding him to their family.
Good boy. Good job, Chad.
So they're helping him trim down to the weight of an average Beagle, 25 pounds.
When he came to live with us, we quickly realized he was too big to go out the dog door. But we finally found a dog door that fit. Okay, wait for your brothers. But he was only able to walk to the mailbox next door, but he had the desire to keep going.
Wolfgang wasn't Aaron and Chad's first doggy on a diet. They had already helped 2 of their other rescue pets get in shape.
We felt pretty confident that we would be able to help Wolfgang. Wolfgang, come on.
So how are they doing it? The old-fashioned way. Doggy diet and exercise.
I make his own food. It's a combination of lean turkey as the base, and then we fill it up with a lot of other vegetables.
To get active, Wolfgang goes on walks and swims in the pool.
Let's see what some people are saying. Yes, you can do it. Go in and stay positive.
Wolfgang's weight loss journey has captivated followers on Instagram and Facebook.
I think people can recognize his personality through the pictures and have become really invested in his progress.
Yeah, there it is.
But the exercise that really gets his tail wagging? A visit at the vet.
Good boy. Are you ready?
The water treadmill at Integrative Veterinary in Phoenix is easier on Wolfgang's joints.
You got this.
He walks through the water for about 20 minutes.
We'll get you go.
All while holding one of his toys.
He picks out a toy, takes it with him, and he doesn't drop it until he's done.
And the weight's been falling, about a pound a week, proving progress happens by just putting one paw in front of the other.
Like I said, you're getting skinnier and skinnier.
We hope Wolfgang can be an example that shelter dogs can make great pets.
He's about 67 and a half.
And I think Wolfgang is a good example of what can happen when you don't give up on somebody. Good job, Wolf. You've lost even more weight.